What's up, guys? Daemonxel back again with another solo leveling Arise video. This time, we have the Korean livestream because we have the update in just 2 days coming out. There's a lot to talk about, some big changes on the horizon, so let's talk about it. So we are going to talk and go over everything from the live stream. I know I'm a little bit late to this today. It was a crazy morning and everything, and sorry about. I need to sleep. I was not waking up at 5:30 a.m. to do this up. Sorry, guys. Sleep's very important. Plus, with the little ones and everything. But before we discuss everything that was said in the live stream and go over everything there is, I want you guys to know you can go support me over on NetEase Partner Plus program. That's right, over on the Partner Plus, you can search me by Daemonxel. The channel is Echoes from the Front. I know it's a little confusing, but it's all good. You can pledge your support there if you want, or hopefully maybe next season you can be my first supporter. Also, if you want to support me here on the channel, all you need to do is tag that subscribe button and ring that bell, share and like the video, all that good stuff. So, let's get into it, because we also have 4 new codes. In fact, let's do those codes first before we do anything else. Okay, and those codes are 0912 Baron is coming, We Love Hunter, New Story Baron, and 2 Update 0. So let's go ahead and implement these and see exactly what we're going to be getting here. And you guys should know how to put these codes in by now. You're going to go into settings, account, and then redeem code. So let's do the first one, which is, and I know we got some really good ones here. 0912 Baron is coming. So let's use this one. There we go. And we got 2,500 Essence Stones. Next one is We Love Hunter. As you can see, that's going to be a chest right there. Let's see. The next one is going to be New Story Baron. It would actually help if I highlight the area there. There we go. That's a free 100 chest. And the last one is beautiful. I love this one. It is the most coveted weapon banner. The update is, sorry, the code is 2 Update 0. Update 0. And this is going to give you 10 of those weapon banner tickets. There you go, right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what was in the chest. I forget what was in the chest. Come on. It was 1 million gold, 2 was that Blessing Stone op boxes, and 2 skill op boxes as well. So it's going to claim all of those. We're going to run those 10 weapon tickets at the end. But let's talk about the video, okay? Let's bring it up. Okay, the first thing they did is they are going to update and buff some of the moods, and with the handy dandy, let me just break this out here. Google Lens, we are going to live translate these. All right, so we have the dagger toss. Now, it doesn't tell us what they are going to update, what the specifics on these as of right now. I'm looking through this live stream, same as you guys right now. So we got dagger throw, vital point. We have double slash, the ruler's touch, and crushing blow. Let's go ahead to the next frame. Okay, guys, the next section here is basically just showing us, I know you can't see it right here, but it's basically telling us what we already know is that the healing stat that is, let me just translate this here. Okay, so basically the healing stat is being replaced, the substat. It's now going to be mana recovery, right, percentage, or a fixed amount, not healing required. The healing stuff is still going to stay the same as the main stat. So that substat is going to change. So let's go on to the next section. Okay, here they're talking about, and it says here, they feel that Sun Jin Woo is weaker than the other hunters. And they do explain that later on this December during the Jeju Island, because in the Mawa, that's when he starts going past S rank, right? He becomes stronger than other hunters then. So they're trying to stay true to the Mawa, to the story that, he's kind of in line and kind of a little bit under other hunters. But as soon as we get to that raid, he's going to surpass other hunters and he's going to feel a lot stronger than all the other characters. The next section itself is about BOT, how they are expanding the rewards for BOT, because now people are getting much higher than the 400 mark. So they are expanding it. Let me just bring it up here. It's right here. Okay, they are expanding this to 1 billion. And what's going to happen is when it hits 1 billion, there's going to be an addition of box level. It says it's basically a 2 to 3 probability reward list, including custom recruitment tickets. So you're going to get a chest, guys, and in that chest, you could possibly win additional custom tickets. So that's always good. So they're going to expand this because, as you know, people are just crushing. People are getting like 2 billion on POD scores. I myself has never, put too much stock into POD, so I'm not a big POD lover. So let's go to the next section here because, again, there is a lot to cover. Also, guys, some of these changes will not be going into effect until October. So this is telling us September and October. Right here, it's basically letting us know that it says the 2.0 story update is going to be happening with this, and that's going to include Baron. Let's go to this next section here that's got all the print on it. All right, let's see what this translates to. 1 second. All right, it's going to start off with the chapter expansion, the new 2.0 story. We're getting that level expansion, so we're going to be shooting up to level 90 now. Now this is a part that I don't agree with. Okay, I understand, but let me bring up what they're talking about here. And okay, so right here, they are also reducing the amount of the comic stuff, like the side panels and stuff that we see in the game. They're now going to be live action, or not live action, but the 3D renderings of the I'll just play it out here, as you can see. So we're not going to get so much of this. It's going to be actually the 3D cutscenes. We're going to be getting more cutscenes with the story, with a lot more content, as you can see here. He's going to come in. That's Igris. Okay, with this level increase, we're also going to get gates 36 and 37. We are also going to get a raise in the reputation amount as well. The reputation, higher tier. Okay, so this is the part that I don't agree with. They are actually replacing the Golem in the Encore missions, as well as they are replacing Kargalagala in the instance missions with 2 new bosses. Now, with these changes going in, not only are we going to be able to get there's new bosses, new fights, we have to break through more tier levels, which sucks because I just got tier 10 on everything except for, that cursed giant guy. But there's also now going to be a chance that we're going to see the burning sets, that's the greed, the cursed, and the blessing sets, are now going to drop in these encore and instant missions. Now, the burnings are going to have, like, the curse sets, right? All the burning sets, those 3 sets. Now, they are not going to drop until October. So, you're not going to see them at all with the updates in September. It's pushed back until October. But these 2 right here, obviously the new sets are going to be coming with these. They are going to be in this update and the next update that is in September. Now, the Golem itself has also been replaced with a Kaizo fight. Right, so we're still getting the pursuing Deathstalker, but now we're going to get the Kaizo fight. I'm pretty sure that's Kaizo. If not, it's just a dragon that we're going to deal with. But I liked the Golem fight. I got tier 10 on it. I got my guys up on it. Get rid of the Scorpion fight. That one's more of a pain in the ass than anything else. But yeah, we're going to see changes in the instance and encore missions as well. Now, this right here is going to be dropping as well. This is going to take place in October, but we're going to start seeing these cores, which is going to be using with your accessories. It's more farming we're going to have to do, but these cores, when added into your already set up accessories, are now going to give you plus damage to those elements. So, and here you see fire and ice. So that would be added elemental damage to ice, added elemental damage to fire. Let's see, keep going. Let's see, we got this right here. Now, this right here this is a new mode that's coming out called Proof of the Strong, right? Now, it looks like we're going to be able to get weapon banner tickets. I think that's what that is that we're going to get. But basically, the fights are going to be harder and harder as you scale up. So, in other words, you get the normal challenge, which is Proof of the Strong is not implied, but like the first one, like the right here, it's going to say the level 1, the monster's attack power is increased. The second one is it's increased. Again, it's increased by 20%. It keeps going higher and higher, and with those, you're going to get additional tickets. I guess these are the banner tickets. So yeah, this is going to be like whales are going to be super good in this section. But it's a ladder match basically, and see how far you can push your challenge. People wanted more challenge in the game. Well, they're giving it to us. All right, this next section is about the Battlefield of Time, but we already kind of touched on that in a previous video. Basically, they're expanding it to 5 bosses, and they're cutting down the calculation time in between, so you're not have to wait like X amount of days to get your points, so you can spend them in the shop. So 5 bosses now over the whole season. So we're gonna have additional points to earn, additional credits to spend in the shop. Everything like that. I think that's a great change. I hate having to wait with nothing to do. Like, was it like 6-7 days between the next season? All right, unfortunately, we have to talk about this. These are the 2 new characters, Charlotte and Harper, that are coming out. Now, what sucks is it's going to be a double dark banner. That's right. I'm not sure if it's going to be 2 separate banners or they're both going to be in the same banner. And they basically stated that they want to expand the universe that is solo leveling with these unique characters. I think, and a lot of other content creators think, this is basically garbage. Bannon, who is coming out in the Workshop of Brilliant Light, they're going to go on. We're going to touch on that in a few. Is only going to be, when it drops, weak to dark. So you basically have to have these people, or you have to have your other dark units. And let's see, I think we did that before. We went over the dark units that are in the game. Let's bring this up here. Let's go over our heroes. Here we go. All right, let's bring up our hunters. Let's filter this out to dark. These are the dark characters we have in the game, right? So, if you don't want to go for Charlotte and Harper, who are going to be immensely OP because they are original people, which they should more focus on the Mawa people, the people why people are coming to the game, the characters that people want to play from the storyline, but, if you have SSRs, this is your team basically. Shadowmane, Beck, Lee Bora, and Lim. So if you can get those guys up, if you don't want to go for the twins, you're going to want to use those guys. Because just like with the first 50 floors, most likely we're not going to see that additional element brought into effect until they drop the hard mode on the rest of the Workshop of Brilliant Light. So we have to deal with just dark. Don't worry about wind. I know we said in previous videos that it could be wind, it could be light, we don't know. Well, it's just going to be dark for the time being. So hopefully your guys' roster can withstand it. I think this is going to piss a lot of people off. I think you're going to see some people leave the game due to this, probably come back down the road. But unfortunately, it sucks. It really does suck. And then here's the alternate uniforms. Obviously, they are pre-adolescent teenagers or tweens or whatever. So yeah, we're not going to see swimsuits, and thank God they're not that like that. But it's going to show some animation on them. But yeah, they are supposed to work together. They share their ultimates. So if you have both of them in the team, they're going to perform. Now, the one with the hammer, which I think is Harper, she is now DPS and breaker, kind of like CO, kind of like Go-Gun-He. While Charlotte, the one in blue, is just flat out DPS. And as you see, their moves, right, work in combination with each other. I don't like them. I'm probably going to have to pull for them just so I can stay with the relative content. But I'm not happy about it. A lot of other people are not happy about it. Should you skip them? Well, you have to make the decision on your own. Now, this says it's an update commemorative event, so I think this is a check-in calendar where we're going to be able to get, what is the amount? I think it's 1 million gold as well as 50 limited tickets through the check-ins. But we also have, looks like, the weapons of these two. We're going to get the mana extract as well as for the SSR weapon building, those tickets. I forget exactly what they're called, but yeah. Now that we've talked about the bad news, let's talk about the good news. They are adding a re-roll event where you can craft, basically re-roll the stats on your gear. Thank God. I've been talking about this for a while, that I've been wanting them to bring this in. Come on, translate, work. There we go. So yeah, it's an artifact creation event. It's not giving me the other translations. Let me bring this up here. Okay. So we're looking at, well, the translation is kind of really bad on this, but yeah, it looks like we'll be able to reset the stats and we'll be able to use the gear to just kind of re-roll everything as we're going. I'm going to let this play a little bit. I'm not sure if they're going to show us a little bit. So yeah, so it shows here that a little bit about it. We're going to know more about this when it drops. This, I don't know if this is coming on. No, yeah, that is 9/19. So this is going to be in 2 weeks, guys. On the 19th of September, we're going to get this in. Now, we're going to learn more about this system when we get the US live stream. Where we'll talk more about it as we get closer to this. But I'm really happy that they're coming in this, because how much gear do you guys have with crap stats, right? I have so much gear, right? Like Burning Curse gear, which is like all defense or defense reduction, MP consolidation, like nothing with crit, nothing with attack. This is going to help me change some of those stats around, I'm really hoping. And yeah, that's going to do it for the live stream portion. So that's all the information we got out of that. But let's go ahead and pull these 10 weapon tickets, see if I get lucky. I'm looking forward to some of the changes. I'm not looking forward to the twins. But the artifact rerolling, I'm excited about. The challenge mode, I'm excited about. There's a lot of good things on the horizon, a lot of crap things on the horizon. Oh, we got 22, so let's go to bang these two out. Maybe we'll get an SSR. I can really use another copy of the Grimoire. I need to get it to A1 for the guild boss, so I don't have to use the Ice Falchion anymore. This is going to be a bust. Let's see. Yep, that's a bust on this. Let's use the other 10. Maybe we'll get one here. I have yet to get an SSR. They really adhere to the pity system on this. So, like, I don't think, I haven't seen one come before the pity system kicks in. What are we going to get here? Any fake outs? No, of course not. Okay. So, another West Wind. Okay. So, well, we're going to be at pity. Was it at 64? Yeah. We're at another 10 tickets. I'll be at pity. So we'll go from there. So I hope you guys found this informative, entertaining, all that good stuff. I hope you're not super discouraged with the update we're going to get in a couple days, but there's some good things to look at on the horizon as well. I just think these two twins, I think that's going to be a big miss. I think it's a whiff on the developer's side, but we'll have to see how everything goes. So until I talk to you guys again, have a great week, have a great weekend, adventure safe, and remember, on this channel, we are always one vision, one purpose, one front. I'll see you guys in the next video.